Hey everybody. So this is just a really quick video to answer that question. What's the best sealer over the graphite finish? I've had a lot of questions about it and I promised a video like months ago and life kind of got in the way. So I just wanted to quickly go over this so you guys finally have some answers from the tests that I've done and hopefully you'll find it helpful. This is just a down and dirty blog style video, I guess. So here we go. To start with, for my test subject, I just used a yogurt container, cut in half and cut down a little bit. These were sprayed with gloss black Krylon paint, no other sealer on there or anything. And then using the graphite powder that was shown in the video with punished props, made a whole bunch of these guys right here. Here are all the clears I used. Some of these I had on hand. Others were suggested in the punished props video on YouTube. So the whole idea behind these tests was to find out which clear leaves the best sheen and doesn't knock back the chrome whatsoever. These are results which I ordered from what I think is like the worst to the best. But I will say that the final four here all look pretty good and seem to have kept most of the sheen. This one surprised me the most, the pledge. Yeah, that's just floor wax. In person, they're a little easier to tell the difference between them. They're a little shinier on camera. So I turned off one of my lights to see if that helps get the sheen a little more, and I'm just going to show you the control compared to each look here. Can't really think of a better way to show this off. Now I will say with the shellac and the pledge, it did take them quite a while to dry. And when you first put it on, it almost looks kind of murky. And at first I didn't even think it was gonna work. But then once it dried, it looked pretty good. But I still think the two best are probably the All-Clad Aqua Gloss. And my favorite overall is the Spray Max 2K, which you can find on Amazon. Actually, I'll just put a link in the notes. Okay, so there you have it. My test revealed that I prefer the 2K Spray Max. Stuff's not cheap. It's like 28 bucks a can, and you can only use it one time because it has the catalyzer in there. So you have to hit this down here. It releases the catalyzer, you shake it up, and it's only good for, I don't know, what's it say, 48 hours or something? Yeah, 48 hours. And then next best is, what'd I say? Aqua Gloss. Where is it? Oh, I had it in my hand. There you go. All right, so next best was All-Clad Aqua Gloss, which you can find at most local hobby shops. So that's it. Again, I meant to have this out months ago, and I just so many questions every time anybody posts about the graphite powder technique. The first question is always, and almost all of them after that, what about sealers? What about sealers? A lot of people say a sealer is not necessary, and I kind of agree with that, although I have noticed that it can be kind of fragile a little bit. It maybe rubs a little bit. You might have to reapply graphite. And it's definitely not waterproof. So that's probably the biggest thing. So if you decide to use this for something that gets a lot of handling, I would say use a clear. If it's just a display piece, you're probably okay without a clear. So, and that's all I have for you. I'll see you next time, and thanks for watching. Okay. One last thing. I almost forgot. Shout out to Tom. He goes by Grafit. Graphite over on Instagram and Twitter. I'll add a link to his stuff down there. He's the one that made that awesome new intro that I have. So thanks to him. One day he just sent me a DM on Twitter and said, "Hey man, I made something for you." And that's what he sent me. That was so cool. So thanks man, it's awesome. And sorry it took me so long to use it in a video.